What's up, y'all? Uh, Whoever don't get to catch this live, go back and watch the replay. So I just want to share something with y'all. So, yes, me and my son sick. My spouse was over here. She was the first one to get sick, and I was noticing. Good morning, that she wanted to lay down, and she kept getting the chills and getting real hot. She never got a fever, right? But she did. I thought it was just like a 24-hour virus or something. But this lasted for 2 days. And I went there on the first night she was sick. I went there and made my little home remedy tea. And it started to help her. It brought her back to life. Because it took her able to eat and she's felt better. And she told me, she said, whatever you put in that tea, that stuff don't play. Because she went from stuck in the bed for a few hours for half the day. And then when she drank my tea, it moved stuff around. And I'm about to start selling that tea on some real stuff because that's the fourth person I done made it for that done told me it worked. So I know y'all probably like, why you on live if you sick? Because I want to keep it real about my damn self right quick. If I keep it real about everybody else, I should be able to tell myself too, right? Right. So I don't know if we have the VID. I don't know if we have the flu. What I do know is I was around somebody this weekend. We were all around somebody this weekend that was sick, and it jumped from person to person. My little brother sick, my son, and myself. So that one person was contagious. It's giving just the flu, but I don't know because we did not get a test because we already sick. So what's the point of getting the test, right? Ain't no need to go into the hospital for them to tell us it's just the flu or the COVID because they're going to want us to quarantine anyway. So let's start with me. I started getting sick first. Um, Mine started yesterday. Yesterday morning, I slept all day yesterday. I sound like a robot, y'all. This what it's hitting for. I slept all day yesterday. Um, my temperature got my little thermometer temperature reader thing. It's like a little gun. You can hold it to people's forehead. Hold on, y'all. It's down here. So this is what I've been using to check out temperature. This here. And it tells you what the temperature is. So I'm gonna check mine again. Mine is 97. When it's going down, it was like 99. But what was I talking about? Oh, I was in the bed all day. Everybody know once I'm up, I can't go to sleep. I can't take naps like that. I slept all day yesterday. But before she went home, she did fix me some soup and she cleaned up. And she gave me my tea. Well, I told her how to fix it because I didn't want to get up. I ain't had no energy. So she went and fixed my tea, how I make it. And I drank that. And it gave me some life. But at the end of the night, I woke up at like 6. And I kept checking on my son in and out every time I woke up. And I know that he was in there playing his game. But it was 6 o'clock. And I woke up. And it was dead quiet in this house. And I went to go peek my head around the corner and check on him. And he in there asleep. And I peeked my head in there. I said, hey, you all right? He was like, I don't know. I cut the light on, and my baby sitting there with his hoodie on. And he just shaking like a stripper. I'm talking about shaking like this real bad. And he couldn't move. He was moving in slow motion. And he could barely lift his head up. Now I was able to get up. By that time I had got up to check on him. I was starting my tea was working. I took 2 leave and I had been sipping on my tea all day. So I said, "Oh Lord, you done got sick." So I said, "Okay." First thing I did was go run and fix him some tea because I know that stuff moves stuff around. It don't play. And then he was like, he couldn't breathe. My son had asthma from the age of 2 until the age of like 8, about 2 to 8. He stopped having asthma symptoms. He grew out of it. So for me to sit there and watch my son, he took his shirt off. When he took his hoodie off, because y'all know how teenagers like to walk around the house with the hoodie on. Baby, my son looked like somebody poured water on him. Mind you, my baby don't never get sick. So I said, "Oh Lord," I said, "He done got sick. He got it worse." I grabbed this sucker right here and took his temperature. Baby, that thing lit up all red, said 101. Baby, I ran up that hallway to get that Aleve, and I got him some cold water so I could try to bring his temperature down. And he was shaking so bad, I was nervous because I never seen him like that before. Like I said, I don't know if we got the VID or if it's just a bad flu. But I'm gonna tell y'all how it all turned out, right? So um I wasn't worried about myself. Now I'm seeing him burn up and having the chills while trying to get him high. Sick was out of my head because I see my baby shaking like a stripper. Honey, he took that hoodie off and he kept laying down in the bed like he couldn't sit up. And this was just last night, y'all, less than 12 hours ago. And I feel like God woke me up just in time. Because when I woke up, the first thing I did was go in his room because it was too quiet in there. Because my son either got his music on or playing a game, or he'd be on the phone with his little friend girl. And he don't go to sleep at no damn 6 o'clock. So I just knew he wasn't right. But when he took that hoodie off and I seen all that sweat, I was about to throw some ice on him. I was gonna do anything I could to break that fever. And his fever was so high, he got up to go pee. He said, "I gotta pee." I should have known when he got up and he was staggering like a drunk person. He went to go pee, but I was sitting there and he left the bathroom door open. He don't ever do that. And I just heard something tumble. I said, "Oh Lord." I ran that bathroom. My baby head fell over that toilet. So I had to get him up. I helped him up to the bed. I cut his ceiling fan on. And I told my mama, because like I said, my mama stay upstairs above me. And I was like, I need to see what I need to do. I know my tea will work, but I need to get ready to take him to the hospital. Because I was going to take my baby to the hospital, but I said they might just turn us around. All they're going to do is give him some IV and hydrate him. And I could do that here. So I had to force him to sit up on the edge of the bed. Y'all, he couldn't even do that. He couldn't sit up. He couldn't sit up at all. So my point is, at this point, you know how us black people, we always think we could, overcome stuff or we ain't gonna get sick. You know how everybody has been sick and shut in since this all started. And I was the one saying, well, if it's time for me to go, God take me. And if I get sick, I got a remedy for it. Even though I do have my own remedy and it does work. I just feel like everybody do need to take heed because it had to be me. I was the example this time. You know what I'm saying? It's at the point now where I don't want nobody to come to my house. If it's gonna take for me to see my son sick like that, I don't want nobody to come to my house. I don't want to go nowhere because that scared me to death, baby. Do you hear me? Um, I got his temperature down. I gave him 2 leave, and he was sipping my tea, but he had to use a straw because he couldn't. He was still shaking. He was like, and then when he laid down, he finally laid down because he couldn't hold his head up no more. And my baby started crying. And that broke my heart because it was like, I know he's tough. My son don't cry. He barely cried at his grandma's funeral, and that was 2 years ago. Because he's my athlete. He's very strong. And I said, I said, I gotta talk to him like it's like we on. I said, I gotta talk to him like we on the football field. So I kept being in his ear. He was like, my ears hurt. I can't hardly hear. That fever was tearing my baby up, y'all. And I was in his ear. I said, I said, you got to fight it. I said, mind over matter. Mind over matter. I said, you got to fight. I said, even if this is the VID, I said, we're not going to let this, we can't let this win. I said, come on, son, you got to drink this. I said, you got to fight for me. I said, I know it's her. I said, well, do it feel like your body on fire? He was like, yep. And he just started crying. I said, Lord Jesus. So my mama brought me some Theraflu, and I went and fixed that for him on top of the tea. So that brought the fever down in like 40 minutes. It took about 40 minutes. And his chills went away. When them chills went away, his face started looking more clear. And he dozed off for about 30 minutes. And I kept going in and out the room with my mask on, of course. But it's like at this point we both sick, so ain't like we passing germs back and forth. Because obviously he had the worst end of it. And I checked his temperature again with this, and it went down to 99. Then it finally went down to 97. I just checked it again this morning. He sleep, and it's at 97. So I'm happy for that. And so to sum it all up, y'all know my son can eat. When he finally told me when he was sick, I kept asking him, "Do you want some soup?" Because he had ate nothing all day. Because I didn't see no pans or nothing in the kitchen. Because he said he was gonna eat hot dogs and chips yesterday. Because I was sick, and he kept saying no. But about 2 hours later, after he drunk that tea, and I don't know what happened, but his appetite came back. He ate 5 hot dogs, y'all. 5 hot dogs, and I had a jumbo ballpark. And he ate some chips. So his throat wasn't hurting. His appetite came back. So it's giving flu. Maybe it's a flu. But that's what we get. Because I should have made my wife take her little sick behind home. That's what I should have did. But I thought it was just like an overnight virus thing. And then she was secluded. She was back here in the room. And I think that's how I got her cold, that I'm around my son, and that's how he got it from me. And then my little brother was down here opening his Christmas gift, and he got it from one of us. But I made him some of my tea too, and he says that he already feel better. Now for me, yesterday I wasn't coughing, but I woke up coughing today, and y'all hear I sound like a man. So I got some hoes, and I'm finna drink me some more tea. And I've been coughing up a lot of mucus. So it's giving regular cold to me, but I ain't no doctor. I can't diagnose myself. But I don't know. I just know that me and my baby's sick. And I am going to, and it's sad to say, but I kind of wish I recorded him how he was so people can see that it can get that bad. Not for content purposes, but to show y'all how serious it could be when people being careless. And I feel like I was very careless because I should have made her go home when I first seen she was sick. But I didn't know. I thought it was just a little overnight thing. So that was my fault. But I know damn for sure that I stayed up and I stayed in that damn room, and I'm gonna break that fever. And if I couldn't get that fever broke, I would have caught me a damn speeding ticket, and I would have bust them streets open. Do you hear me? To get my baby to the emergency room, and I ain't give a damn. I ain't give a damn. And I said, if the police jump behind me because I'm flying down the highway, and they better just come on, follow me to that damn hospital, because I ain't stopping. I don't play about my son, honey. But it hurted me to see him like that. I was like, dang, I wasn't shaking enough, but my body was getting real hot. But my son was shaking like he was having a seizure. And he was trying to talk and couldn't hardly talk. I said, I started rolling back his head. I was gonna use all my strength. I'm little, but I'm strong. I was gonna call my little brother down here, and we're gonna carry his behind to that car. And baby, I was gonna hit it, baby. I was gonna tear that whole neighborhood up. It was gonna be burnt rubber up in these streets. I was gonna get my baby to that ER. Wasn't gonna play. But I just want to come on here to tell y'all that it don't matter about the holidays and stuff. We gonna have to just sit down for a little bit, y'all, and just isolate. I know that's hard to do for folks. I mean, it's not me. I don't even really like people come to my house like that anyway, because people be other places you don't know where they been and all that. So I feel like, we gonna have to start doing that. I know I seen Coco and Lele was sick, and then other people I know caught a cold, and then look what happened to my household. Then Pumpkinhead caught a cold too. So it don't pick people. It's obviously a bug going around. It ain't y'all specific group of people caught a cold. So for the dummies that think like that, stupid, because I know it's gonna be some. That ain't the case, honey. A doctor and a lawyer could catch the same damn thing. What y'all gonna say about them? Mm, golly, can't categorize certain stuff like that. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try to wait till he wake up. I tell him, I said, I'm gonna go back and wait till he all the way well. And I'm gonna tell him how good he fought, baby. I said, I'm gonna say you fought just like you was on the football field and you had to run towards a whole bunch of people to make that touchdown. I'm gonna say you showed out, baby, up in here. Yes, 'cause my baby fought, but it was scary, y'all. Just imagine seeing your child or your niece and nephew. I don't know who got kids and who don't, and you know how strong they are, and they at their weakest, lowest point that you never seen before. Cause my baby don't cry. He never had a reason to cry. Never been sad. For me to see him like that took me out of here, honey. Baby, my little fat behind would run up down the hallway, getting all kind of stuff. Honey, what? Mm-mm. I was planning on going live for y'all can see me how I curl my wig and stuff. I might still try to, because even though I'm sick, I'm in my room with my door shut. And I got my microband, is that what you call it? Spray is work like Lysol that I keep spraying. Like if I had to walk up the hallway, because our rooms are right beside each other. So if I walk up the hallway and if I cough, that same air gonna be right there for when he walk down the hallway. So I always spray behind myself so that I can clear the air with the microband stuff, if that makes sense. Y'all look real ghetto up here with my little straps, but I know it's probably annoying because of my voice. I sound like a robot. But I'm the type of person when I'm sick, I try to force myself to get up, move around. Because I feel like if you lay around and be lazy, you're allowing the sickness to lay around too. So I try to get up, move around. I'm finna get up and bathe because I didn't even bathe all day yesterday because I was asleep all day. So I probably stink. You know what I'm saying? Nasty, stinking. Mm-mm. And I'm gonna make my son bathe. If he got no strength to stand up, or he can run him a bath water. If it's gonna take me a long, hot bath, and then I'm gonna get up and rinse off. And I'm finna put my candles in the bathtub with me. Yes, Lord. I wish I had some coconut milk. I put it in my water. Lord have mercy. I open my blinds because I'm not finna be sick and shut in. No, I'm not. It's all in your brain. It's all in your brain. So the point is, y'all, keep people away from you. And that's crazy because I know if she wasn't over here sick, I wouldn't have got sick. I got sick. But she was literally right in my area. Like, oh, what's these little buttons on the side? I don't know what this is, y'all. But this little thermometer don't play. I think this is what they use at the doctor's office. Yep. My mother-in-law gave me this. She don't play by her health. But y'all, we got to stay put, honey, And don't let people come around you that be out. But she don't never go nowhere though. She just go to work at home. She ain't told me nobody at her job been sick. But anyway, we got to take it more serious and sit the hell down. I don't want to be like me. Y'all have a good day. I was gonna edit this upload. But hell, oh, I can upload the cheesecake. I'ma upload my cheesecake video, y'all. I ain't even gonna upload my macaroni video because I forgot to put an ingredient in there, so I ain't even finna set myself up like that. But I am gonna upload my cheesecake video. I made my homemade cheesecake. Y'all be good. I got some mucus I need to get out of me, so hopefully I can come back out here to the bar and give y'all an update. Peace out.